Okay, Kylie, we'll be talking about Group C now. And for Group C, we have Morocco, Gabon, the Comoros Island, and Ghana. Ghana clearly represent the biggest disappointment in this competition. They were part of the tournament favorites. We were expecting a whole lot. We've come to see in Ghana football, the robust football, the entertaining football. It was, well, I don't know how to describe it. Morocco actually topped the group with 7 points. They won 2 of their matches and they drew 1. Gabon came second with 1 win, 2 draws. And the Comoros Island came third with 1 win and they lost 2. Ghana drew 1 and lost 2 of the matches. What can you say about the display by Ghana? What is your thoughts?
They're not the biggest. They are not the biggest disappointment for me. In this competition,
Algeria,
we will get to the biggest one.
Okay.
You know, but Ghana have struggled recently. They've struggled lately, but I didn't think their struggles were so bad that they won't qualify from this group. I didn't think their struggles were so bad. It was so bad that they will finish bottom of the group. But apparently, their problems are more than we thought they really were. The Ghanaian team, there was no cohesion in the team play. It looked like a very disjointed team.
Sorry,
it's also surprising.
The coach problem or players problem?
I think it's both. I think it's time for Ghana to get rid of a lot of players in their ranks.
Okay.
You know, and I'll tell you this. Yes, Thomas Partey is one of the leaders of the team, you know, and at 28, is at the peak of his career.
Yep.
Baba is 26 years old. He's one of the shining lights. But Wakaso should never be in this team anymore. Wakaso should not be playing in this team anymore. Everybody can talk about how he throws himself around and all of that. He doesn't really add too much to this side. And he should never be here. Andrew Ayew is another player that shouldn't be here as well. You know, he's given his best, he's given his all, but I think it's time for a younger, newer generation of Ghanaian players to come. The same can be said, you know, about several other players. I expected more from players like Kamati. I expected more from players like Partey. You know, they didn't really carry the team like true leaders should carry. But then the quality in the side is seriously lacking. There's no quality in this side enough to go through. And they were easily picked apart by these other teams, you know, around them. So yes, I was shocked they couldn't qualify. But when you watch them play, then you won't be surprised at the kind of results they were getting. They could not, you know, beat Comoros. You know, it was an interesting game. How do you concede 3 goals against a Comoros Island that did not score 1 goal all competition?
No,
how do you concede 3?
Okay. Come to think of it, are you sure you are not giving? Are you sure you're just taking it away from Comoros Island and the likes of Gabon? Because
Comoros Island did not score 1 goal until Comoros Island didn't score until they played against Ghana. Okay. They were poor. They lost their first 2 games.
Okay, but what of Ghana?
How did they beat? Yeah, Gabon is Gabon. Gabon is Gabon. Gabon is not one of the strong teams in Africa. Gabon had their best 2 players out of that team, Lemina and
Aubameyang. They didn't lose any match.
Gabon didn't have their best,
and they won 1. So
Gabon
it tells you a lot about them also.
Gabon didn't have their best 2 players in this team. Gabon would be, if Gabon had been in Nigeria's group, they won't qualify from this group, from that group.
I think so.
It's in the play.
Okay.
Morocco were poor. Morocco weren't fantastic in this tournament.
Okay.
Morocco were not very. So it was an easy group for Ghana to go out of. But unfortunately, they were too bad, you know, to even stand up against the likes of Comoros Island, Gabon, and Morocco. You know, at the end of the day, Morocco had an easy, you know, ride. They scored 5 goals in all, and it tells you how easy, you know, their game was. You need to look at the stats in how they played. They defeated Ghana 1-0. Go and watch that match. They were the same. They were the same. And that's where the problem, with Ghana is. Ghana need to, re-strategize. They need to regroup. They need to refresh that team. Several players need to get out of that team. And then I think the manager too has to go. I think the manager has to go as well.
Okay. Thanks for doing justice to Group